Donald Trump's approval rating plunges in the battleground states as Senate Republicans privately voice fears of losing the White House and plan to run on being a firewall against it. Socialist President Trump approval rating took a dive in every battleground in a new Morning Consult tracking poll. Steep drops in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, which he carried 30-point swing in New Mexico's negative approval in Ohio and Florida, which were a key to re-election plans. The news follows a tumultuous week where Trump got a new GOP challenger and challenges ripped him over Greenland, Jewish loyalty, comments by Jeff Earl, Deputy U.S. political editor for DailyMail.com, published 1512 British Summer Time, the 27th of August 2019, updated 1755 British Summer Time, the 27th of August 2019. President Donald Trump approval rating has dropped in every battleground state, according to a new poll, and he is underwater in states key to his re-election like Ohio and Florida. The negative approval is showing up even in many states that Trump carried in 2016. These include Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, Florida, Iowa, Pennsylvania, Arizona, North Carolina. In Florida and North Carolina, states that he carried, his approval rating is now net -1, according to the poll, which was published in Axios. The Florida poll, taken in July, gives Trump 48% approval and 49% disapproval. President Donald Trump's approval rating took a dive in every battleground in a new Morning Consult tracking poll. Trump announced Monday he plans to hold the next G7 summit at his private Doral Golf Club near Miami months before the election next year. But it is unclear how such a summit would play, with Trump talking about inviting Russian President Vladimir Putin to rejoin the group. In all of the states surveyed, Trump's approval is lower than it was shortly before he took office, in some of them dramatically. In North Carolina, where Trump had 53% approval just before his inauguration, he now has 48% approval and 49% disapproval. In battleground Iowa, currently being blanketed by Democrats, Trump has 43% approval and 54% disapproval. He has been underwater there since April of 2017. Trump's approval rating has dropped in all the battleground states, according to the Morning Consult tracking poll. U.S. President Donald Trump gestures while speaking during a rally in Orlando, Florida, U.S., on Tuesday, June 18, 2019. Trump has a negative approval rating there, according to the new poll. The poll shows Trump struggling in Democratic-leaning states like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, which he carried. The poll might make the Trump team think twice about its effort to expand the map to places like Minnesota, where Trump has 41% approval and 55% disapproval. Trump lost the state to Hillary Clinton by just 46 to 45%. In Wisconsin, which provided another boost and which Trump mocks Clinton for virtually ignoring, and where GOP Rep. Sean Duffy announced his decision to retire Monday for family reasons, Trump approval is 41%, with 55% disapproval. The challenging numbers come as one former Republican chief of staff is warning that taking back the House is almost out of reach, and that maintaining the Senate is a necessary firewall in case Trump loses. If we lose the presidency, and if I had to guess right now, the odds are 10% we get the House back. The Senate is the only check and balance, the former aide told The Hill. If we don't keep the Senate, we're basically screwed. I hate to just cut to the chase, but that is exactly what the National Republican Senatorial Committee is running with, said the former top aide. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, who wants to keep his post, is telling colleagues to view him and the Senate majority as a firewall. If I'm still the majority leader in the Senate, think of me as the Grim Reaper. I guarantee you that if I'm the last man standing and I'm still the majority leader, it ain't happening. I can promise you, he said. Read more. Let's block ads.